Hello and welcome back to Tesla News. My name is Marian and I'm your host today, and I'm going to give you some major updates here with some battery issues here of the Model 3 in Germany. We have received people with new orders from Shanghai, and we will look into the details of that. But first of all, I like to talk about the two-level charging place we have seen in Grünheide before. I have showed you that, and Tobias Lind shared with us a paper here showing that on the right side you see clearly the lines where we see this one level and two level of charging capabilities, meaning the trucks carrying the Model Y or Model 3 in the future away, they will drive into that space. Then they will load the cars, and while they are loading the car, they will charge the cars on the same truck. So this seems to be the concept of doing it in Grünheide. We haven't seen that actually in China yet. In China, it was the way that people are driving it to a charging area, and then they drive it to the point where it is picked up. In this case, it looks like they're going to drive it directly towards the trucks, and then from that point charge it directly when it is already on the truck. So let's see how this plays out in the future. We will see more details about that for sure. Then we have issues with the batteries that I wanted to talk about with you. And Adrian shared here the experience of an owner, and I was talking to that owner directly. So it's about a Model 3 standard range, and he had the issue that after 6% that the board computer is showing you, the car is asking you to drive to the right side, stop the car, and after another 10 to 15 minutes, the car is just turning off. So no electricity, nothing anymore. So this is an issue here with the LFP battery, unfortunately. And there are already 5 cases we have been reporting about. And we will look into the description of the driver, which I have talked to personally here, who shared the experience. He was not like angry, but he was frustrated about the fact that he knew that 6% shouldn't be any issue, because usually you can even drive your car with 0%. But there seems to be an issue between the communication of the screen and the real data, how much energy is left inside the car. We call that kalibrierter Akku, meaning there is a functionality that is communicating with the data shown and the data that is actually happening inside the battery cell. So this functionality is supposed to be broken, and it can be fixed, but we will look into that in details in a moment. So he was driving, and he said he had 6 kilometers left to the supercharger and 6% range, which is no problem at all. But then the car was communicating to him and was saying that he has to drive to the right side. And after 10 minutes, on the freeway on the right side, the light went off, and 5 minutes later as well, all the lights turned off. So he was pretty much standing on a bridge on a freeway in the winter time, and he had as well no lights, no sign to secure himself. So he called Tesla, and he called the ADAC, which take care of these cases. And then Tesla took care of the issue, and they handled it pretty well. But again, I just want to warn those people in Europe receiving the Shanghai manufactured cars, especially the Model 3 standard range, that you might have to charge your car directly after you receive it. And we will explain that, because Tesla sent SMS to owners out that might be affected by this issue, and they told them that they should directly charge their cars to 100% right away. This is a way how you can solve this issue. So again, guys, it's not dramatic. I'm not meaning that Tesla did a big mistake here, but I think we have to have an eye on that. And let's see if there are more issues like that coming up, if there are more people waiting for cars and having this issue after picking up the Tesla. So again, I think Tesla solved that with the update, and maybe then in this way that you charge your car to up to 100%, which would be an easy way to fix that. Again, let's see how this is playing out in the near future, if these issues occur as well in the United States, or if this is just from Shanghai. Looking into the Austin factory, we see more and more movements happening. We see the solar panels being installed. We see more areas getting ready for new buildings. So more stuff happening here in Austin. And despite still waiting for the final permit that's supposed to come tomorrow or the day after tomorrow for Germany, Tesla has been still going and moving forward when it comes to securing the supply chain. And they have been able to make a new contract, which is actually pretty exciting. We do know that Tesla is having a lot of contracts starting 2023, 2024. And here the cord supply us up to 100 KT of spodumene concentrate. In other words, lithium. And this is going to supply Tesla for 4 years. Again, guys, this is very, very good news because Tesla needs everything that they can just get on the market. So that is very, very good news here to secure the supply chain, move forward, support the growth. And this is what we have seen, the struggle of all the competitors out there. And especially for you guys in the United States, VW has to close factories, guys, because they don't have enough stuff as they were affected by the Ukraine war. And we have here from Troy Tesla, as well some statistics regarding the castings capabilities. So we could see soon when it comes to Giga Berlin and Giga Texas, when it comes to capacity of 500,000 Model Y production per year, we could see then 1 million castings per year. That would be 14.9 per hour. That is insane. I mean, 357 per day. So that is where all these castings machines, why they were built, why they are so big, that is where this is all moving. And for VW that I just mentioned about, VW is struggling with the supply chain because of the war in Ukraine, and they have to close factories as well for Audi. They also have to close factories for the ID3 and the ID4. So they have a lot of struggles right now. They have to look for other companies supplying them right now. And again, guys, it is a very, very bad war. Me personally, I am affected due to family and everything. I've been, it's a bit crazy and very sad time. Again, guys, I don't want to make fun of VW being affected here, but this also will affect Tesla if others can't sell any cars.